It was my pleasure to attend this session as participant from Burundi, and we discussed on the issues that indigenous peoples are facing, because we are confident that climate change impact are higher on indigenous peoples and the rural communities as other poor groups on the world.
We have learned many things about the recognition of indigenous people in the GCF policy, specifically on the involvement of indigenous people, but also we have learned on how we can collaborate with our accredited entities and the national designated authorities in the country level. Now it is a time to implement that policy. It is a time to impact, to increase awareness of the indigenous people on the climate change and the programs and projects in the national level and the regional and international level.
It was an eye-opener. We really learned a lot. My anticipation and our expectation is that we cascade down the experience, what we have learned, to make sure that at least our people, we increase the networks and we boost the network of our people on awareness on effects of climate change. Everybody in a smaller way. We have also a role to play, a responsibility to play in issues of responding to effect of climate change.
We have been discussing on the processes, how to access funds to finance indigenous people programs in order to help them to adapt and negative effect of climate change in Cameroon. The recommendation that I can give for the organizers is to very often organize such meetings in order to create awareness, to bring indigenous leaders to understand the impact of climate change and the necessity of the international organizations. We are looking forward for the effective implementation of the Green Climate Fund Indigenous People Policy.
We need the collaboration between indigenous peoples, we need the orientations, we need to bring partners to work together with indigenous peoples and the government representatives to achieve the goals that the green climate change is intended to do.
So as indigenous people and organizations working for indigenous people, we need to build the capacity of the indigenous communities to understand first how as indigenous communities can be part and parcel of the project supported by the GCF. We can engage only if we understand the structure of GCF operations, but also understanding how GCF works through the NDAs.